So in the middle, tap down. They win the tap in through Robinson. But now it stacks on the mill. Umpire, what's he going to do? Blew the whistle. I wasn't too sure what was happening. But he's taken control of it. Still in the centre circle. Up in the air once again. Again, the tap down. This time goes to Price. He goes to Lancaster, tries to elude the tackle, can't do so. Ball spills clear. Numbers with East Geelong. Paisley, handball out, comes back to Coy. He's got Ainsworth on his own, middle of the ground. He called it, drops the mark, however. Now he's in trouble, gets a handball away. Confey, good shepherding there from Johnson. Handball across to the player who was running was Primke. Now it's Lachlan. Lachlan not moving too cleanly. Oh, that's a silly free kick from Callow. Ball almost in the hands of the bloke at full forward when he knocked him over. That was terrible. So it's Sinclair who took the mark anyway, but he's 20 metres out, 45-degree angle, and that sort of discipline, Pricey, lets the whole team down, doesn't it?
They're the brain fades that actually hurt you. Like, you know, the players were prepared to work hard. They're scrapping and fighting for everything they can. The backman had the ball coming in under pressure, and then you get a in the middle.
Done well.
So ball now, Phelan in ruck, does the ball and knocks it forward, coming off centre wing McDonald, but it's picked up there by Ainsworth, goes backwards, some good pressure again from Winchelsea side. Maxwell can't pick the ball up, goes to Phelan, he tries to feed the ball through, Lancaster smothers it. Back in the hands there now of Paisley. So Paisley with a clean pick-up, goes on the left, finds McDonald. He swings round his right foot, goes towards centre wing. It's not going to have the carry, and chipping in is McKenzie. He plays on quickly, this time on the left foot. Atchell's there again. He's the target. Oh, he's nudged out of the contest there. And ball's, the umpire, I think, maybe too far down the ground. It's picked up there by Vettel. He comes away, has two bounces. Now he's on his third, but he kicks towards centre wing. From behind O'Hara, in front, Wall, and ball to the front. Confey does well at ground level, knocks the ball forward, runs over the boundary line. Umpire is going to call it. Yes, he does. And kick for one of the players saying something about the decision. And now it goes back to the player in Confey. So Confey kicks the ball forward. O'Hara leading forward, takes the mark on his chest. So we've got East Geelong players running everywhere at the moment. The ball goes quickly forward. It's a nice looking kick. Goes towards Ainsworth. He can't take the mark. Now at ground level, McDonald picks the ball up. Runs away from the chasing player. Kicks towards the goal square. Scroblack obviously the target. One hand up, one hand down. Good work from the defensive Winchelsea. Ground level though. The big fella picks up on the right foot. Goes towards goal and kicks goal.
That's a disgrace.
You're not allowed to talk to that particular umpire.
So the ball's gone back to the centre. Robinson with a big knock forward. It's gone towards the half forward line. It's come out to Callow. He burst out of the centre now. He's run his fair distance. He's going to shoot from 50. Nice looking kick. Atchell, unfortunately, he's tried to work his punnet under the moon. 8 goals, 8. Now Winchelsea 28-9 East Geelong. Ball's back into play with Lachlan at centre half back. Goes wide. Confate just ambling after the ball. Tops the forward. Goes to Paisley. Has runners. Turns inside. Gives the handball to Johnson. Will go 1-2. Gets the ball back. Good work there from Day. Fends off. Now it comes out. He's cramping up. Goes to the wing. Confate takes a mark. And Confate on centre wing has the ball. Coy's pushed forward. He's there by himself in space. Dives forward, doesn't take the mark. Chance for it now for McFarlane on the left. Goes back towards centre wing. Picked up there and a mark taken by Maxwell. Transfers the ball back to the centre of the ground. McKenzie. And that's Matty McKenzie takes the mark. Uses both right and left foot. This time goes on the right foot. Nice looking kick. Goes wide looking for Leckie. Coy from behind. Can't affect the spoil, but it's worked to the ground. Picked up there, or was trying to pick it up as Leckie lies over the ball. Coy does well at ground level. Comes out of the pack as the siren sounds to end the game.
Winchelsea didn't really trouble you too much today.
Well, we haven't been playing real well the last 4 weeks, I suppose. We've been playing patches, and we really put it on ourselves today to have a good crack for the whole game, and I think we did that. Probably 10 minutes in the last quarter they had a bit of a go, but I think for most of the game we dominated, which was pretty good.
Now, going into today's game, you guys were sitting at 2-2. What's the message been from Ryan Coy and Adam Scroblack? I mean, you know, you guys very much mindful of the fact that you really need to keep in touch with the top 5, and obviously given that you did play in a grand final last year, you've got that taste and you know what it's all about.
We were disappointed last week to lose. We probably should have been 3-1. We probably didn't have the hardest pre-season, and I think as we go along we'll get a bit fitter, and I think come the second half of the season we'll be pretty good.
Someone who was impressive today, particularly early, Justin Oppenlander. He's obviously been a pretty handy acquisition from Kerrang.
Yeah, well, the boys talked him up, and he played his first game last week, and he's quick and a beautiful long kick and a good goal sneak. So yeah, he's a great asset to the side.
Now, next week you've got Bannockburn. They're sitting on top of the ladder, and from all reports, they've been playing some pretty good football. What's your sort of, expectation of that game next week?
Yeah, they're going pretty well. I've heard they've picked up a couple just in the last couple of weeks, and we're coming good, and they're obviously playing well, so it should be a good game. I fancy our chances. We always seem to play all right out there, so hopefully we go well.
No worries. Well, congratulations. Best on field today. Well done personally. Well done to the team. Thanks so much.
Christy. Thanks, guys.
Yes, he was just where you look like you're limping. What's going on there?
No, I don't really know what I've done, but I just got someone land awkwardly on my knee in the first 2 minutes, so it's no good at the minute.
That way you spent a bit of time on the bench today, obviously.
Yeah, I sort of entertained the idea of coming back on, but it just got worse as each quarter went on, so I just didn't bother coming back.
Yep. Obviously pleased with the boys' performance today. I mean, I know the opposition probably wasn't what you expected, but still a very good win all the same.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Probably a little bit disappointed with the last quarter, just because we just stopped talking and stopped running, and the voice sort of stopped. But the first 3 quarters were fantastic, and hopefully, if we can take that effort into the next game against Bannockburn, will be a good chance.
We're just talking to Michael O'Leary just briefly about the fact you've got Bannockburn next week. They're obviously on top of the ladder and playing some pretty good footy. Expectations of the game?
I actually had a look at them a couple of weeks ago against Werribee, and it was quite a close game. And then since then they've played pretty well. I'm not too sure how they went today, but I think they got a pretty similar list to last year, as have we, and we had some good contests last year as well. So we're looking forward to obviously getting a win, but we know it's going to be a real tough game.
Finals very much on your mind?
Well, after the first 4 games, it was sort of not really something that we even really deserve to be thinking about. But I suppose we'll see. We're pretty much going to gear ourselves for the Bannockburn game, and that'll give us a good indication. But we're definitely aiming for finals there.
Christy, well, you've got him there. I just noticed that his 3/4 time address was centred around not Lairising. Will anything come of the Adam Scrobelack handstand after he kicked his goal?
We were speaking at 3/4 time to Gordon Sumner, and he just said that at 3/4 times you guys addressed the fact that you didn't want any more Lairising and that kind of thing in that final term. And then Adam did his nice little Jason Ackermanis imitation. Is anything going to come of that?
Oh no, I don't think so. I think he sort of resigned to the fact that he's going to cop a fair bit from the sideline. So I suppose that was his way, just to let him know that just to look at the scoreboard. But instead of looking at the scoreboard, they were just looking at him, I suppose. But he sort of does that sort of stuff once or twice a year, and I suppose hopefully that's the last we see of the handstand, because his arms just collapsed under his weight.
Well, Acker can't do it anymore, so maybe Adam isn't allowed to either anymore.
It's going to be an interesting one.
And I think the whole playing group's going to want to see a stop to that, I think.
So we're out next week having a look at Bannock and East, and Bannockburn have won by 2 points today. Would he have any more inclusion, Sean O'Leary? How far away is he?
Just asking about Sean O'Leary in terms of inclusions. How far away is he?
He definitely won't be this week. He hasn't really trained at all, but his hamstring, he's really just resting it, because he always comes back a bit early and then does it again. So would probably not Bannockburn, not who we've got after them, but probably the week after would be a chance to look at even playing him. But yeah, not in the next 3 weeks, no.
No worries. Well, we'll let you get back to it. I'm sure you want to get in and have a shower. It's a bit cold out here, so thanks very much for your time.
Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks, guys. I'll just limp on in, and I hope you had a good day. Cheers.
Thanks. See you later.
From all around Geelong, I'm here to tell you how football is strong.